I've had a really nice afternoon helping a friend get through some difficult dynamics that just haven't been shifting. We will see the results, but what we were using is something called family constellation. And this is where we are able to expose what's invisible and that is holding us in patterns that make us have less agency, that make our choices limited, that stop us from actually being able to be seen and heard and soothe conflicts the way that we might. One of the things that I bring in to do this when I'm doing this in person, which I'm just starting to bring back in, is to use these like little foam pieces of kind of like card. And one of these will represent you. One might represent, for instance, these can get very complicated, so there can be many. This might be, for instance, a contract that you have with somebody, maybe a relationship promise, or maybe it's a promise to one of your parents or someone in the family line. Perhaps it is a person themselves that actually can kind of be too close to you, almost taking over your place of belonging. And that's really uncomfortable. They're trying to take your agency away. And they might be doing it because they think they're helping you. They might be doing it because they can. There's a lot of different reasons. And there's a lot of different reasons why we might let them. The other thing that, for instance, in this case, that I would bring the green one in for, is holding a truth about us, right? Sometimes that truth, quite often we bring it in to represent something very strong and helpful. A truth like you are a part of the divine, right? So it's a reminder to ourselves. But sometimes it can be a truth that is a belief system that is no longer serving us, that actually is not a part of how we want to meet the world. It might be from one of our ancestors, again, that kind of thing. And we might need to adjust that truth. So what we do is work with that. You can stand in the different places. You can bring phrases in. What I like to do as I do this work is to work with acupuncture points, not necessarily with needles, but work with the points to help make a shift in you, that personal physiological permission to do something differently. That's a very cool way to allow things to shift and for it to change your body's physiology, how you are, whether your hormones work well, whether you can sleep. All of these various things, for example, can come in. So it's a fantastic way to really reveal yourself and reveal what's possible. And it's very gentle, but very powerful. And I really love working with that. So if you have a pressing problem that is seemingly untractable, you can choose another way. You can human differently. And I'd love to be a part of that journey with you. If you're keen, just send me a message and let's get started.